if you've got any questions, do feel free to pipe up. And right, so hopefully you can see my. I'll go back a bit. Is that okay? I'll just move this down a bit. This bit always takes a little while because hopefully you can see my feet and my hands. Fabulous.
Yeah.
Right,
Yep.
we are sorted. So just have your you want your hands on your lap. You want to feel the sitting bones on the chair, and you're nice and tall through the body. And we're just going to very gently breathe in and breathe out. So we're breathing in through the. We're breathing in and breathing out through the nose. So you want to feel that the head is floating up, your chin is resting on a small ball, you're sinking your sitting bones down, you're feeling the ground under the feet. Yeah, I'm trying to get me and Marion's friend Steve to come along because he needs to do more exercise as well. But he's a bit. He says he spends a lot of time on Zoom, so I might even get him to see if we could get him to join in. So relax the shoulders, sink the hips, feel your sitting bones on the chair. I'll just show you that from the side, and you're lengthening through the spine. Hi, cousin Frishta. Assalamu alaikum, Hobasti. Hey, there you go. So cousin Frishta's joining in as well in America.
good.
A couple of hours later. It's 5 o'clock in the morning apparently right now, so she doesn't want to come to class now, but she'll come in a bit later. So I got to get it up on the YouTube channel and then send her the link. So we're just breathing in and out, sinking down, and just feeling the air go in and feeling the air go out. And we'll just shake the arms. So we're just taking it easy today. It's more like finding out how the body's working, and we will do a little bit of punching and kicking if you can, and shake your leg if you can. So ideally you'll have some form of contact to the ground, so either your feet on a book or something or on the ground, and you want to lengthen through the sitting bones, and you can feel the ground through various places. You can feel the ground through your feet, you can feel the ground through your hands on your lap, you can feel the ground through your sitting bones, or you can feel the ground by resting your back on the chair. So different ways of feeling the ground. We'll just shake the arms, shake the legs, wiggle the toes, and we'll just start with our lower back. So one thing I've noticed in this whole pandemic business is we're spending an inordinate amount of time sitting down, and we're all getting a bit stiff. So yeah, actually that's a good point. I'll just stick me other. My mum sent me this through the post, so I thought I'd better wear it. Just so. There we go. Thanks, Mum. Yeah. Wear it in class. All right. Yeah. So there we go. And so how was our necks, shoulders, and backs and knees? Have we got?
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
Your shoulders. Okay. We'll just do a general one. So what we're going to do is we're going to lengthen through the spine.
Freaking.
We're going to lengthen through the spine. I'll just grab my stick. So the idea is you're maintaining this lengthened feeling. So when you're bending, you want to keep a straight feeling through the spine. I'll just have that. I've got a machete as well, actually. I was using that last night to demonstrate things in class, and thought that probably looks a bit dodgy.
That was going to be that sort of session.
Yeah, well, it is, won't it? You know. So you fold here, and then you rest your hands on your lap. Just watch for now. This is how the chorus goes. You go forwards like that, and then you push down with the feet, and then sink down with your sitting bones, and we're upright, and we're breathing. Fabulous. So Yeah, because my mum's in Brighton and I'm in Cambridge, and we're sort of stuck in this whole COVID thing. We keep sending each other parcels, so I'll be doing that later at the post office. So they know me quite well. Oh, you're the one that sends stuff to her mum, so that's quite good. I think that's quite a good one, rather than the one that sends naughty notes to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just doing this. That's it. Now, when you come back upright, you want to have a good posture. So you're still lengthening through the spine. You're still sinking your sitting bones down. And you're feeling that you're lengthening, especially in the lumbar region of your back. That's really popular at the moment for stiffness. That shoulders and neck. And if you spend too much time looking at the sort of government briefings, that can make you a bit tense as well. So you want to relax. I like to keep my jokes topical. You want to relax and just go, right, look, it's okay. Nice and relaxed. They seem a little bit more organised now. It's only taken them a year, hasn't it? I'm paying loads of money. I could have sorted it out with half the money they're on. Anyway, I'll just be quiet. Right, now we've got the TV remote exercise. So you've got it looks lovely, Mum. Thank you. It's there we are. That goes down there. And then we go down there. Yeah, she sent me a load of cardigans the other day. Some of them I can actually wear. Some of them are, yeah, never mind. And I've got shirts next, apparently. She says, I'm going to send you some shirts. So it's all...
She's very, very colourful, Arthur.
She's very colourful. She's very colourful. I mean, I think she's trying to say something, because I'm often in sort of training shorts and tracksuits and t-shirts.
Oh, right.
She'll send me these really snazzy things. I'm like... And she goes, oh, I've sent you some busking outfits. And I'm like, I've got to wear that while busking? Oh my God. So go like this. So what's happening is you're stretching this side, and you're also feeling a kind of fold the other side. So that's your quadratus lumborum muscle, which sits on your top of your hip and rests until underneath your rib. Your first couple of ribs. It kind of sits between them two places. And it's important for back stability. Okay, I think that's about right. Now we'll just check your posture. So wiggle your toes a bit and just tune into the ground. So again, you can feel the ground in the feet, you can feel the ground through your hands, you can feel the ground through your sitting bones. So some of the people coming to the class might not necessarily be able to sense their feet. So you find the ground through other means. And we're all breathing. Fabulous. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to turn towards a knee. So you've got your shoulders and your hips, and you've also got, I'll use my sticks, the corners. So you've got the corners and you've got your knees here. So you've got the corners there. It's like semaphore, isn't it? And you're just going to one side and then pushing down and coming back up. And then... Yeah, the interweb went funny in Barry's class.
Yeah.
And he says, oh, my picture's gone and people can only hear my voice or something, or something like that. And so I texted, how about using semaphore or smoke signals? And that went down like a ton of bricks, that did. It was brilliant. So, there you go. Right. So you're now stretching your quadratus lumborum, your QL, diagonally, and you also want to lengthen through the spine. Right, let's come back to the middle. So this is like your punctuation. You wanna check this bit. This is like your full stop, I guess, or possibly a comma as well. Just every now and then you just come back to this. So the idea is your supporting bones, so your leg bones, the bones in your legs, the bones in your vertebrae of your spine, the bones in the back, and your things like your ribs and things, they're there's this upward sensation in them, so they're holding you up, and the muscles, you can think of your muscles as being soft and kind of melting a bit. It's a nice soft thing. Right, we've done that leg. We don't want the other side to get upset, so we better do the other leg. So we're just lengthening. So I've got these two little nieces, and they've really taught me the importance of being fair and doing things for, you know, equal. Doing things equally. So they've got it down to, they even divide sweets up so they get the exact correct amount each. And
That's nice.
oh, they're brilliant. Did I show you the one when one of them, she buried a bee?
Yes.
Yeah, it was so lovely. She did a little burial ceremony for this big bumblebee that she found, and she made a little sign for it with a picture of a bee. And I said, "Oh, why have you done that?" She goes, "So its friends can come and visit." And I thought,
Oh,
that is so sweet. Little 6-year-old. Right, now we go round and round in the circle. I thought, well, I have hope. I have hope for the human race. So we go round and round. And you want, while you're going round and round, notice the contact with your feet and the sitting bones. Or notice the contact with the ground. However you find your contact with the ground, notice it. So you can find it through your hands. And we're breathing. So I'm hoping this class will build up. You know, do let your friends know. Make some friends and let them know. Otherwise, I just have to make a video on my own for me and my cousin Frishta. You know. Oh, this is my experimental piece. It's called Storms and Staircases. So,
can't hear it actually.
so I recorded a thunderstorm last year in April. This massive thunderstorm went on for about 40 minutes, and I had my recording device, so I just stayed there with the rain pouring down the back of my neck. Not very pleasant actually, because it went all the way down. But at the same time, I made this amazing recording of this thunderstorm. And then the year before, I got recorded playing some outdoors and indoors metal staircases, as you do. I'm an experimental musician, and then I also did some field recordings of birdsong, and just put them all together and got this monstrosity. So there we go.
Can only just hear it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'll turn it up a bit, but I think I won't. So
No.
sink the sitting bones down, lengthen through the spine. In fact, what I might do is put my birdsong on this. That's quite good. I'll record. This is some birdsong I recorded this morning. Railway line. I'll just have that there. And then we'll just shake out the arms, and we'll just make sure we're nice and warmed up. So we start with the shoulder, and we come up, back, down and round. And again, you want to use your, if you notice what I'm doing, I'm turning my body. I've got to count to 8 now. 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and then come back to your full stop. This is called Wu Chi position. Now we go back, up, forward and down. Back, up, forward and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Check your posture, sink the hips, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just shrug the shoulders and down. 1, 2, and 3. Sink down, lengthen through the spine. Take some slow, deep breaths. Okay, and then back to this shoulder. We're going to do, just have a look at what we're doing. We're going forwards and back, and the shoulder circles round, and you can do small ones and you can do big ones, and we're going that direction first, then we'll go in that direction for 8 times. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, nice. Now we're going in the other direction. So we go back, up, over, down and back again. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shake out. Just use your arm to just push your other arm and just feel that all relaxed and floppy-fied. Okay. Other arm, so it's not left out. So that, yeah, that what my nieces say. You don't want to be left out. So, like when they all got themselves an ice cream each, they got me an ice cream, so I wouldn't be left out. We mustn't leave out Auntie Farah. And I thought, I really like these. This is good. This is good. But the converse thing is, if I'm eating something nice, they have to eat some of it, so they're not left out. So, you know, it's a cunning plan, really. 5. So always do both sides. 6, 7, 8. Okay, now just feel the weight of your arm on your shoulder. Check your posture. Really own your space. You've got good contact with the ground. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And shake. Okay, right, so I'll come a little closer. We'll do some arm exercises. We'll do some hand exercises. So we're just going around like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going like this. Close, open. So this is a good one if you want to open jars. 3, 4, and it comes in and out, in and out. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, the next one is a bit tricky, but we might as well learn it now. So you go, I'll do one arm, palm up, palm down, palm up, palm down. 3, 4, 5. Okay, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what you do is you go like this. Don't just do something. I won't. So I won't tell anyone. Well, you know, something. Just do it in a really relaxed manner. I'll be completely fooled. Oh, you're doing it perfectly, both of you. Fabulous. Good. I'll think I'm I'm doing it wrong. Go. Marvellous. And we shake hands. Yeah, my friend Gran, she's been coming to some of my classes as well. She said she didn't know there was such a market out for comedy. So there we go. So wiggle your fingers, and then we're going to do this movement that we did earlier, pushing down with the feet or pushing down with your hands so you can come back upright. But we're just going to go like this: wiggle the hands up, wiggle the hands down. So think coral reef. 2, 3. So this stimulates your brain by wiggling your fingers. It stimulates your brain. 4, 5. Okay, and then keeping the wiggle, just wiggle round like that, wiggle round like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Right, here's a new one that I learnt. How are we doing for... Yeah, we'll have a water break in a minute. This is called Peng. Peng raises its wings. So you have the palm forward. Show that from the side. You're doing this with your body, and you're also turning. So there's this turning movement, and there's this as well. And you come up, and then it comes over. So there's a thing happening with the shoulder. So have a look. So I go up, and then I turn backwards. Okay, let's give that a bash. Right, join in. So we come forwards, and we come back. This is called Pang raises its wings. Pang is a mythological bird. Almost like a mystical type. Apparently it can see very clearly and see as far as the ocean or something like that. Okay, now try the other side. So open the chest and feel this is nice and open. So yeah, Mum said, would you like me to send you some makeup for your Tai Chi classes? I'm like, no. It's kind of not really about wearing makeup. You kind of, but...
Rather silly in makeup.
If you're sweating, it will just pull down your face and you look like a panda, wouldn't you? Well, if pandas wore makeup.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, never mind.
She means well, Farah.
It's fine. Well, I'm sure she wears makeup to all her classes, and that's fine.
Yeah.
If you want to wear, like, this is seriously, Cousin Frishta as well. If you want to dress up, wear your best outfit, and loads of slap on your face, go for it. You can do what you like. You can wear welly boots. You can. I don't care. There we are. So that was the Peng. We'll do Dragon Serves teacups at some other point. Not right now. Let's have a look at Iron Butterfly. Okay, so just watch. Actually, before we do that, let's have a water break. Water break. Go on. So just have a couple of sips or whatever. Very important. You are hydrated when you're exercising, even though we're not doing a right lot at the moment. We'll do some punching in a minute. I'm lulling you all into a false sense of security. Because then we'll do some flying, spinning back kicks and stuff. And
Right, yeah.
rolls. And the last class I was getting them to roll around. And
I think I'm losing my connection now.
No, you're fine. You're joking. I've got it. I've got it.
Yeah. So so demonstration. So Iron Butterfly, it's like this, and just watch. So it goes like that.
Sorry.
And then you go over the knees, and then you pull, and we're just going to do six of those, and then you push out, and then you go to your left shoulder. You tap on your left shoulder with your right hand, you tap on your left shoulder with your left hand, and then you bend the bow and shoot the arrow, and then we do 8 of those, and then we interlock our fingers, we stretch up, we lean forward. Now you can go that as far as that, we can go all the way down if you want, but just don't fall out of your chair. The problem is if you do this, you can fall out your chair. If I wouldn't recommend it. Or you can just go to there, and that will do just perfect. I'll do the big version, but there's different versions. And then we do some turning and going forwards. So I'll talk us through it, and we'll do it really slow. So it's a very relaxed iron butterfly that's not particularly bothered. That's what we're doing today. Instead of iron butterfly qigong, it's called iron butterfly ain't bothered. So here we go. So we go like that, and we go round. That's it, all the way around, like you're doing air guitar. Imagine you're like, and then you pull, and now you look to the front, and think tough butterfly-like thoughts. Now you go that way. Now the second time, we're just doing 6, because you can have, we don't want to, and we pull like this, and then we go like that. Hooray! Right, because there's a delay on Zoom as well, so you have to take that into account and give people time looking and working out what is going on. And then, I love the lineup for the folk club this evening.
Oh, good.
Fabulous.
The last woman, Polly Paulsma, has just finished. She's just finished her doctorate.
Goodness me! What in music? And what
Well, there's a woman called Angela Carter who's written a lot of horror stories and a lot of comic things.
Now, left shoulder. Your left shoulder. Ready? Tap, tap. That's it. And then put the other one top. No, on the same one. That's it. Good job. You meant that all along. And then you pull.
No, I didn't.
Pull, and then you. There we go. We'll just do 4. We'll just do 4 because we're 1, 2. We'll do it. We'll do the full version next week. We just got to ease ourselves and gently pull out and push. 2 and 3. That's it. And 4. That's it. Okay. Then you interlock your fingers. And you stretch up. Now you can stretch up here or whatever works. Turn to your left. And sleepy tiger eyes look through the left corner. Turn to your right. Back to the middle. Over to the left a little way. Not so far that you fall out the chair. Come back, because that's not therapeutic. Over to the right. So as far as you can without falling out. That's the rule. And then we go back straight, go forward as far as you can, and then this hand's come down. Now push down with your feet, come back up, or you can push with your hands. Come back to the upright position. Get upright. Now open your chest. Let's open the chest. Then we interlock the fingers, and then we usually do 2 reps, but we'll just do 1 rep because we're just introducing this exercise. So we go up. Turn to your left, turn to your right, back to the middle, over to the left, over to the right, back straight, legs straight. You come forwards a little. Now you can go all the way down if you want. I'm just going to here. Then you come, let the arms swing down. You can either use your hands to push down or push down with your feet to get back to the upright position, and then you open the chest. So that is iron butterfly. Yeah, grab some water if you want. We're going to have a look at some punching and kicking next.
Right. So just to finish telling you about Angela Carter, was sort of this century.
Right.
Died quite young.
Yeah.
But this lady has found that she's sung in folk clubs.
Oh,
So she's written something about how her writing style
yeah.
has been influenced by her singing
In folk clubs. Brilliant.
in
Well,
folk
that's
clubs,
wonderful. Well,
which
she
is
must
kind of,
be amazing if she sung in folk clubs. I mean, all the best people sing in folk clubs, don't
yeah.
they? Yeah.
So
So there you
it's
go.
quite similar to what I did actually
Oh,
uh,
that's wonderful.
for mine. So
So have one foot slightly forward. Are you? If you're right-handed, have your left foot forward. If you're left-handed, have your right foot forward. I'm going southpaw so you can mirror, and you have a guard. Let me come a bit closer so you can see. So you, at the beginning, you can have your guard like that and actually stick it on your face. But then eventually, what you do is you want the guard a loose guard that's nice and relaxed, and it's and we go jab, that's the front hand. We're just going to practice the jab, and we're going to look at the punches individually for this week, and we'll look at combinations maybe next week. So jab, it comes out, turns, comes back in again. Right, let's do that again. And you want to have your arms, elbows vertical rather than horizontal. It's not chicken tonight, it's like that. So jab, so it's the left hand comes out, twists and comes back again. So it's like you've got an elastic band, between, so it comes out and then comes back along the same line. And we'll do 5 jabs. Ready, go. 1, 2, that's it. 3, and just keep your shoulders down, and there's a slight turn in the waist. 4, 5. Okay, let's do this. So turn the waist and just let the hand hold the chair and swing the other arm round. So I don't know if my cousin Frishta still works in an office, but you know, if someone's annoying you, you can. No, don't. That's why I'm self-employed. I can't work anywhere. Well, I can work here, but this isn't really work. So I didn't have to retrain in cyber. Right. So what's happening is as you're doing your jab, you're turning your body. So we'll do 5 more jabs, but with the body turn. So here we go. 1, 2. So it's your left hand jab.
Left hand, yeah.
Left hand jab. 2, 3. That's it. 4. So you feel this shoulder open. 5. Okay, right. The cross hand. I'm not saying the hand cross. It's called a cross punch. So I'll show you that from kneeling. So you've got your jab, that's the first punch. That's like testing someone out. Your cross punch comes out and goes like that, and then comes straight back. So it goes like that, and you're turning. This shoulder goes back as this shoulder goes forward, and then you bring it back in your guard. So that's the backhand. If this is standing up, hang on, let me move these trip hazards out of the way. If this is standing up punching, this is what it looks like. Jab, cross. But obviously in a chair, it's a bit different. So it's not quite as obvious in a chair. So you're more like that. And there's a slight, if you look from the side, there's a slight, again, you don't want to go so far forward, you have to do a forward roll out your chair, because that's not good. So you just go to here, have a look from the front. So you're staying upright. In fact, you can do it with your open hand, just for now. Just have your open hand push forward with your right hand. Right hand push forward, right hand push forward, right hand pull back. Right hand push forward, right hand pull back. So that's, if I show you the chair, we're just doing this. So this is the mechanism of the cross. So the cross hand, right hand, you go out, twist, come back, pull back. 2, nice. 3, it makes you feel good punching. 4, now don't do it on Andy. 5. No. No domestic violence. 1. Let's do it. 2. 3. In fact, Andy should be joining in. 4. 5. Get him in. He could go on the other Zoom and the upstairs computer, and then you can do it as like a kind of COVID bonding experience, you know. Because it'll be good for when you're at the folk club later. You'd have all got rid of any aggy kind of feelings. You'd have got all out of your system by doing all this punching.
He's got a paintbrush in his hand at the moment.
Oh well, he can do this one then.
Yeah.
Here we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to combine them. So this is what Ollie would call 1-2 or jab cross. But when he's holding up a pad and goes 1-2, you know you've got to go jab cross. So this is what it looks like. You go jab cross, and then you can kind of left right, left right. So you imagine if I get my comedy lampshade.
Oh, I love this.
Right, so just so you can get from standing up, you're aiming your jab and your cross at the same spot. So you want to imagine that's actually a punch bag. It's not a lampshade, but I can, obviously I can get one in time for the class. So you go jab, cross, and I'm really glad Mike doesn't watch any of my videos, I can tell you. So you go jab, cross, and then that's what that is. So it's the same. You're aiming for the same spot each and every time, and we'll do a few of these because I think it's quite nice to do them in combination. Why hit them once when you can hit them 3 or 4 or 5 times? So you go jab, cross. Show from the corner. 2, 3. Nice. 4. Don't you feel great now? And 5. Right. Now I've lulled you into a false sense of security, I can talk about the hook punch. Now the hook punch.
This is hard.
You turn, and if I show you on the comedy lampshade again.
Well, this is not a Thai boxing class.
It's the punching part of Tai Chi. So it's there is punching and kicking in Tai Chi, but they tend to get taught more at advanced level. But what I've found for people, for things like building up the strength in your joints and building up your bone density, they're absolutely brilliant for that. And a lot of the what I got advised by Simon Hanna, who's a clinical exercise specialist, is anyone over the age of 50, you've got to really big up bone density exercises, which is why I actually introduce my punching and kicking at a beginner level. So I've got, although the Tai Chi, because you're moving so slowly, that also gets your bone density higher, and also it's very good for strengthening around your joints. And also the punching and stuff, it gets your heart going, it's good for cardiovascular, it's good for your breathing, it's good for your bone density, it's good for your coordination because you're having to use your brain. So it might even give you a higher IQ. I don't know, we'd have to find out. I should have measured the IQs. But, so the hook punch, you like this, hook, hook. And the hooking is closer in distance. Hooking's like, and your uppercuts are close distance. Your jabs and crosses are further away. So the hook punch is like that, and I turn slightly. I turn this leg that way, I turn this leg that way, but I want to stay upright. And I have the fist. There's a few ways of doing the hook. I'll just show you kneeling down here. You can do it that way, or you can do it that way, is how the boxers would do it. But there's a danger of your knuckles, whereas if you do it, not that I would actually ever hook anyone, actually, if this was real life, a real life situation, I wouldn't use my fists like that. I'd use hammer fists, I'd use slaps, I'd use elbows, I'd use knees. I wouldn't, not that I've been in that many situations, but there's the problem with fists is you can break your knuckles, and I'm a musician, so I wouldn't want to do that. Whereas a hammer fist, if I show you, I wouldn't want to punch the wall, but hammer fist on the wall, is actually quite good. You can do that quite hard. So if you're doing that on someone, that's going to work better. Or a thing so that we were doing forearms last night in class, and that's going to work better. Or a slap. Open-handed slaps are quite good too. So the hook punch. But for what normally would happen, we'd hold pads up and you'd hit the pads. So someone would hold the pads like this, and then you'd hook that way, and then hold this pad up, and they'd hook. So we can just, and this bit is like a revolving door. So we just practice some nice gentle hooks. That's it. And you have a 90-degree angle. If I just do a Barry, you have a 90-degree angle in your. See, you have a 90-degree angle to get the. That's 90 degrees. Hook, hook. You can see why wearing makeup just wouldn't work in this class, but you'd smudge all your lipstick. Hook, 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 hook. Okay, so then what you can do is you can go jab, cross, hook, hook.
Wow.
Just like that. Yeah. So, jab, cross, hook, hook. You blinked, didn't you? Slower.
Right.
Jab, slow motion. Cross. So they're really, really, really slow and probably feeling a bit ill, so you can get them. Hook, hook. Way. Oh, I'm terrified now. Right, let's do it again. Jab, cross. Come on. Hook, hook. Right, and then once more we're feeling jab, cross, hook, hook. Wow, look at that. So we've actually combined them, even though I reckon we weren't going to. And then you can see if you can kick your leg. So hold on to the chair so you don't fall out, and do a little flicky thing. Just kick your leg out. If your leg doesn't want to, that's fine. And then you can also do that one. So push, like you're pushing something. Yeah, like you're pushing something away. Like you're pushing something away. Where's my lead? Yeah. So we'll do 1, 2, but keep that bent still. 3, 4, 5, 6. We only do 8, 7, 8. Thank goodness for that. And then we do the flicky kick. So that's called your chassé frontal from Savate. If I show it to you from standing up, you've got chassé frontal like that, chassé frontal, and it's like you kind of, but obviously in a chair, you've got 4 points of contact with the ground. Boom, boom. So in a chair, and also because you don't want to fall over in the chair, it can be good if you hold on to the chair with one hand and have your, if you need to kick anyone from a chair, and then you got your fouette, which is a whip kick. It's not quite the same as a roundhouse. It's sort of along those lines, but I'm going to phone up Ollie and ask him what's the difference. If you don't want to do a kick, you can do a low hook. So you've got high hook. Oh yeah, high hook, low hook. Actually, let's do that now. So high hook front hand, high hook back hand, low hook front hand, low hook back hand. High hook front hand, high hook back hand, low hook front hand, low hook back hand. Front, back, front.
Can't do it that fast.
It's okay, just front, back. That's it. Front, back. So you want to think more about the body movement
Yeah.
than your arm moving. Yeah. And then what you can do is you can go low, high, low, high. And we'll do that one. We'll do that one. Then we've got completion's sake, and then we'll do something completely different. So low, but keep it soft, high and slow. Yeah. Low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. So you should all be able to do Morris dancing after this. Low, high, and low. I've never understood Morris dancing high. I find it as incomprehensible as cricket, actually.
I spent.
I've been educated about the cricket, and they're explaining it all to me. I don't know what they're talking about. And
I don't know if there are any rules in Morris dancing apart from being able to drink beer after you've danced.
They spend a lot of time in the pub, don't they, Morris dancers?
They do, yeah.
Is that a thing? Is that part of the?
That is a thing. No, I spent hours watching Morris teams. The steps are all basically the same. They just combine them in different ways.
Actually, I was watching at Bury, the Bury one, the people from the Bury folk
Collective.
John and Mrs. John and that, and they run all these Morris teams, and there are loads of Morris people at the Ely Folk Festival. So I guess we're all going to Ely, aren't we? Hopefully I'll have got me jab by then. Have
you heard there won't be Cambridge?
Yeah, I've heard, yeah, but the problem is they're right in the middle of a residential area. They can't.
They can't.
Because you can't have 10,000 people descending in a residential area. Just, you know, when we've not all had our vaccines yet, you know. It's whereas Ely is in the middle of a field that's not in anybody's way, and Folk East is in the middle of the field in nobody's way, so that's why. It's
a lot to do with location, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, they couldn't, not with residential, and they all go and use the shops. You could have got a massive outbreak. It just wouldn't have been worth it. So what we're doing now, let's just come back to this one. Let's do some, we'll just do this breathing.
Oh, I can do this one. I like this one.
So we're just breathing in, raising the arms. Breathe out. So we just do little bits of punching in this class. It's mainly working on sort of fundamentals of movement. So what I'm doing is I'm coming slightly forwards and slightly back. So we'll do some Qigong exercises. This is Qigong energy work, and then we'll also do a little bit of stretching, and then that'll be it. So this should, in theory, be about an hour and a quarter, but for the first few, while people are arriving and we're still building the numbers, I'm just going to really take it easy. Because my last class was nearly an hour and a half, even though it's supposed to be an hour and a quarter.
Farah, you must be tired.
I'm all right. No, I went and saw Barry as well, so I've already done about 4 hours Tai Chi before this one. So, one more time. Okay, now we'll do lifting water. So imagine you're in a nice big bath, and then you come forwards, you raise the arms up, you come back. Now if you want, you can have a foot slightly in front if that helps. And you don't have to go too far forward, you can just go to here and back. So it's a very minimal movement. Lifting water, or bo shui. I think it's called bo shui. Okay, now go to here. Now imagine you've just rested your hands on a big beach ball that's on water. You push the beach ball into the water, you bring it into you, and then it floats up into your hands. So we're going like this. Oh, I'm part of a online sports festival this weekend, but I'll put it up on Facebook.
I saw the link.
Yeah, they've written it in a really inaccessible way, the Ely Council, and made it really hard for me to. It's just, yeah, they put it in a PDF so you can't click on the link, which is really silly.
That's good for the shoulders. I can feel my shoulders.
It's also good for your lower back because you're doing this business.
Yeah.
Along the lumbar, and then when you come back, push down with your feet or your legs.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, right. Let's go back to the Pang one, but this time we're going to try and do. Oh, Panda's backward crawl. That's not its real name. I just invented that off the top of my brain.
I find that really, really hard.
Don't tell everybody. You've just given it away. Shh. Don't give it away. No. Right. Try the front crawl. Front crawl. Front crawl.
Ah.
All right. Just relax. Just relax. Fabulous. Okay. And then my favourite. We're going to do wave the rainbow. Just because, right, watch this. You come up, and then you think of a beautiful rainbow, and you're just tracing the shape of the rainbow. There we are. Just try it. Now you can do baby rainbow. You can do baby rainbow. That's just as good. So you can do baby rainbow, or you can do big rainbow. Big rainbow. We won't do too many because it's a bit character building on the shoulders. And there's a slight kind of lean. There's a slight lean, which is different to how it looks in a standing. It's different to the standing version. Okay, and now we come slightly forward and back. Open, part in the clouds. So you can make it really big, but again, don't fall out your chair. So you might want to do a baby one. And once more with feeling. Fabulous. Okay. Oh, have a little shake out. Right, we'll do a bit of stretching, and then that'll be our little lot. So we'll do some arm stretches. So let's bring your feet together, and then we'll do an eye stretch, and you can lean back in your chair if you want. Unless you're on a stool, you don't lean back, otherwise you'll fall backwards. And then you come back. And then we'll go out to the sides. Turn the palms out. Ooh. Okay, triceps. Oh no, wait a minute. Shoulder stretch. I'll show you that from the side. One hand out, one hand over, look down. Breathe in and out. One hand out, one hand over, look down. And then hands behind. Sink down. And then let those go, make a fist and just lean over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And then this time bring your hand down, point your fingers up and over, and just breathe in and out for a bit. Only go as far as is safe. So you want to be respectful of your body, you want to listen to your body. Come back to the middle, one hand down, point the fingers down, point the fingers up, check the posture, and over. So safe, respectful, listening. Okay, right, this next one, Yeah, put your toes up, and now with this one you can go to here, or you can go all the way down to the foot if you want. So we'll just go down to the knee. Here we go. 1, and not too far. 2, 3, and you can hold on to your chair so you don't fall out as well. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Change salutes, so press this here. So again, you can use that to hold on to the chair if you need to. And then we're going down to the other knee. 1, not all the way down. 2,
Be at the door.
no worries. 3, 4, that's it. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then 1 potato.
Sorry.
Do 8. So put your fist on your knee, or you can, if you can reach all the way down to your foot, you can do it on your foot. But we'll just do knees today. And then we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, not too far forward. Or you can hold the chair with one hand. 6, and push yourself back up again. 7, 8. So you're lengthening through the lumbar. Now you change, and we go like that. So stretch up, and then elbow to the knee, or elbow to the toes if you can reach. 1, I'm just doing the knee now. 2, 3, 4, and hold the chair with your other hand so you don't fall out. 5, 6, 7, and you don't even need to go as far down as that either. 8, just whatever works for you, do that. Okay, other side. Other side. So stretch up, and then we do the other way. 1, 2, 3. So this works your stomach and works your hamstrings. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, then 1 potato, 2 potato, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Push down with the hand to get back upright again. 7, 8. Okay, nice and tall. And then turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we'll go back to this one. 1, 2, we'll just do 5. 3, 4, 5. The direction. 1, 2,
Busy.
3. Yeah, just keep breathing. 4, 5. There we go. Nice and relaxed. Just okay. We'll do a bit of the massage now. So I'll come a bit closer. So you make that shape with your hands, and we do this thing called pounding massage. So we go like that, just on the fingers, and then press. So just press. So you want to strengthen. This is a good one for the bones. So you just strengthen, and then strengthen, and then you just tap round here like this. It's called pounding massage. So it's a DIY massage. Normally at the folk festival I teach this DIY massage, but oh well. I mean, they're not even doing it online, are they?
No.
That's so rubbish.
Well, That was after, because we were on the Show of Hands mailing list, that was after Show of Hands put out a thing to say they'd been booked for Cambridge. So it's
I'm really not
really
impressed.
bizarre.
Online,
They
it
could
doesn't take that
have
much
done it
doing.
online,
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
so I can't work out which hand is
It doesn't matter.
active.
Just do that. Don't work it out. Just do it. And then you swap hands. Swap hands. So make a rounded shape in your arms, and we're.
By the power of Grayskull.
That's exactly right. Yeah, we are very tough now. And then this one goes like that. Think the hacker, you know, with the tongues.
Yeah. Arthur's much more into sci-fi than I am.
Yeah. And then the other way. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. I'll go back in my perch. Right, and then rub your hands together and then very gently tap around your face. I'll take my specs off. Round the face. And gently round the top of your head. So you're doing some nice massage. And then
This is where you could put your slap on.
the back of your neck. Yeah, this is where you're wearing your makeup. Back of your neck and just rub there. So give that a rub. And then you can also do some massage on your skull. And when you're doing this, you could go, oh, you going anywhere nice on holiday?
Actually, we've just been given our first hairdressing appointment.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah. Because we go to someone who has a little her own little, well, it's a glorified summer house in her garden.
Oh, brilliant.
So.
And then your ears, don't forget your ears.
My girls want me to go for the Moses look.
Yeah.
Throw this out.
Now we'll do the arms. So you tap if this is the top of your trapezius, tap the top of the trapezius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down the inside of the arm. And up the outside of the arm. So this isn't exactly boot camp. This is more like very comfortable shoe camp. With a nice cup of tea camp. You know? My teacher Barry does like boot camp, but I like people to come back the next week. So right, let's try the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he actually has, so you go down the inside of the arm, he actually has a large variety of different sort of ages and genders and things, so it's actually quite good. But it's hard work. 3, 4, 5, and then just rub your back. So give your back a rub, or you can tap.
You can reach it.
If you can reach it. If you can't reach your back, do the sides. That's fine. Or get someone else to rub your back. If you can pay them enough. So, and then down, you can go down to the knees and back up again. If you can reach your feet, just make sure you can come back up again without falling out your chair. If you do fall out your chair, do a nice roll. Don't land on your head. Health and safety. Don't land on your head when you fall out your chair. We just... Right, now here's Barry's knee exercise. It's really good. Now, if your windows are open, you might get some strange looks from your neighbours, but you make a cup shape with your hands and you go 1, 2, 3. See what I mean?
Oh.
4. What were you getting up to? I was teaching Tai Chi. I bet you were. Yeah. Go. Right, we do 5. Ready, go. 1. Get a nice good slappy sound. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Great, and then give your knee a rub. Just like, because knees are, they get a lot of, oh, that's so nice. Oh, marvellous. And then the other one, there you go.
Well, mine are titanium, so I can't feel a thing.
Excellent. Oh, that's handy. Oh, you can kick someone with your knee and they'll feel it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, and then shake out, and then yeah, we'll do the King Kong bit. Oh, it's good, isn't it? This is all good for your bone density and your circulation, and also softening your muscles. And then just give your tummy a pat to make room for some tea and biscuits. Or cake.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm definitely having a cup of coffee after this. Oh my goodness.
Have you had any lunch yet?
Right, and then we do the thunder feet, and if you want you can go like that as well. Great, okay. Embrace the tiger return to the mountain. So we breathe in, breathe out. Oh, we did almost come to do the whole class. Breathe out. So the idea is you're breathing in what you need, you make it your size, you bring it into your body, and what you don't need goes out through the ground and away. So it's a chi cleansing exercise. One more time. Okay, and then just to finish off, we'll have extra young looking faces. So according to Master Tom, this helps you to look younger. And let's see if this is the day it works. Rub your face. So this is why you shouldn't really wear makeup to class, either of you, any of you, because you'll mess it all up, won't you? Yeah. So don't put makeup on, Cousin Frishta, until you've finished the class. Then you'll have a nice young complexion. Everyone will think you're about 12. And then rub the hands together again and give your lower back a rub. Unless you can't reach, then just do the sides. That's fine. No problem. Right, and then 3 more embrace tigers, and then that'll be job done. So here we go. Breathe in and out. 1, 2, and 3. And just sit for a bit. Check your posture. So you want to feel like you've got a good solid connection to the ground. You're nice and tall, you're relaxed, you feel very tall, you want to own your space, you feel comfortable. You feel comfortable and relaxed. Then make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, bring your feet together and bow. Oh, thank goodness
thank
for
you
that.
ever so much. That was lovely. I really enjoyed that.
Possibly some therapy as well, but right, there we go.
Thank you.